I downloaded an update for one of my shits
Boom.
and it restored. And it wouldn't bring back the spot where I typed in my passcode. It just like it didn't come up ever. It just like stayed a blue screen.
We are.
Do we feel like the Wi-Fi is just overall kind of running like shit? Just, I mean, even in Colorado, like my Wi-Fi's been breaking down all day.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's
I
me.
think all across the world. All right, so we're live
All
here.
right,
We're
yeah,
live
you
on
gotta get it.
YouTube.
Hey, so
We got we got
Brian's
some.
gonna be logging on here in a couple minutes. We got the rest of the team coming. As the fog rolls in, should be logging on any moment here. I did talk to Skater a little bit. Skater said he was going to check in, but obviously with things being the way they are in Texas, it's hard, which we can all understand. We've all been there.
Oh
So,
yeah. I keep
yeah,
forgetting
I don't
that.
mean to kind of take over the meeting right there's Gabriel here, but we've all kind of been assigned topics and everything, so I'll just hand it over to the ex-con John over there with his tang. His tang. And what up, Gabriel?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, Gabriel? Good evening, buddy. Good evening. How are things out there in
Good evening, guys.
Chicago?
Everything's good. Everything's good, man. Everything's pretty chill right now. What about you boys?
It's pretty cool here on the East Coast. We had a beautiful day, 65 degrees, went outside, good shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
man.
I got the top 10 on the convertible for a little bit today, and I got to cruise around downtown Denver,
I seen
which
that.
was kind of nice. Yeah, man,
Nice,
it was
dude.
love. Like, it's so crazy in Denver sometimes. I feel like every day at 3 or 4 o'clock there's some type of precipitation or like some type of snow. And 2 days ago it was, remember when Justin Time was like, yeah, we're supposed to get snow today, and I checked
Yeah.
the weather and like sure as shit we got like an inch of snow that day.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
holy shit, man, you got to mow your lawn, Gabriel. Look at that. The Midwest
Yeah.
is repping right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
today it was 70 degrees out, man. I put the top down, put some decals from ex-con John on the old
What up,
the old
Henry? What
convertible.
up?
This was my
What
first
up,
ever car.
Fog?
It was
What
my
up,
first ever
Fog?
car. I still got it. So I'm decking that out. But I'm personally, is YouTube watching right now?
Yeah. YouTube's here. Fog's here. We got
Alright,
we got Henry
I
here.
gotta know when Stephanie logs in. She said earlier that she was out of budget money for this month and she couldn't order any decals or any T-shirts or anything. So I'm going to re-gift, since you blessed me with so much shit in that package, man. I'm gonna try to get an address, and I'm gonna mail her one of each of your stickers that you sent me. I'm gonna mail her one of those vinyl decals at the dab time. So then she can just have those, and then she doesn't have to worry about any budgets or anything like that. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, word. That's good. That's love right there. So, all right. So it's the end of, like, for most of us, a couple weeks, right, of being isolated. Like for most of us, this is like week 2 of being, being locked down or isolated or whatever you want to call it, right? So we're kind of doing like a weekend review, right? So I wanted everybody to like check in and see how your week was going, like in your area, right? So Frugal, you're in Colorado. So what's like the general theme? You think this is it's continuing the lockdown and all that stuff? And what's the cannabis situation there? Like as far as like essential, non-essential, blah blah blah.
All right. So far, all of our recreational and our medical is everything's pretty much open. There are a few select facilities
Yo, what up,
or dispensaries that
everybody?
are
What
still
up,
open depending on
Gilby?
county where you can actually walk in. But most
What up, Kick
everything
My Flip?
is curbside pickup, or we have to pick it up online and it gets delivered, which I kind of like. I hope that they keep the delivery going even after everybody's all healed up and we're doing really good. The general consensus around here is kind of panic overall. We have a really good governor in Governor Paulus, where he's been 100% upfront about everything, where, hey, this is what we need to do. We don't have this right now. And what I really appreciated was where he just kind of admitted that Colorado was kind of inadequate when it came to our tourism, how a lot of people come and leave our state and how we didn't shut it down in time. And I really appreciated that he did that. But the general consensus here right now is everybody's still stocking up on everything. You still have to go early in the morning if you want toilet paper at any given place. At the dispensaries, we don't really run out of stuff anymore, but there is talk about the next harvest season. Who knows,
Live from Papa John's.
June,
What up?
which is
Ayo,
our average
Alexander.
harvest time is about June. and it gets really, really bad.
I
But
can't.
yeah,
Unless I got
I'd say that's our general thing right now with here in Colorado is everybody's trying to hoard everything still. Everybody is kind of still panicking.
Nice, nice. Who we got there? We got Brian. Who's that? Is that Rye?
That's as the fog rolls in.
Is
Rye,
that
man,
Fog?
you photography,
Yeah, what's
man. I've
up,
been
guys?
following you on
Ah,
Instagram.
what's up,
bro?
Fog?
It's Frugal over here, man.
All right, so so if you're just joining us, so what we've been doing is we've been doing a kind of like a weekly review, like week in cannabis. So Gabriel, you're over there in Chicago, Illinois. Why don't you hit us with what's the vibe there, bro? What's the vibe there?
Everything's a little bit, here and there. It's a little abnormal, I guess you can say, but it's all right, man. Everything's still open here and there. A rack it's open. It's just limited supply. But yeah, supplies wise, like toilet paper, all that good stuff. There's plenty of goodies of that. So we're good on that. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's cool to see that. Like, all right, there was like that initial freak out, and I feel like it's kind of slowly. You know what I mean? Maybe like everybody's like, all right, this is what it is. This is how it's gonna be. We're gonna be like this for a minute. As long as we got herb, we'll be cool. Welcome, Pete. Welcome, Pete.
Exactly.
All right, Brian. So Brian, hit us with some weekly, give me. Yo, Pete, out of control. Give me, Brian. Give me give me the latest cannabis news. What we got? We got anything good?
Well, I do got one, John, that I posted in here earlier, so I wouldn't forget it. Where was it?
About the 8 different universities that have gotten grants to do medical research.
Exactly. So we got research teams. Pennsylvania set to launch marijuana research at 8 universities. So let's see. Penn State researcher. Many states. Yeah, 7 of them are ready to go. 7 of the research programs have contracts with clinical registrants. Collaborations are Drexel University College of Medicine and Agronome Biologics, Lewis Katz School of Medicine at Temple, Penn State College of Medicine,
Nice.
Sidney Kimmel Medical College, Perelman School of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania, Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine in Canatech, Pennsylvania, Curaleaf, there's a couple other ones, and the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine and Organic Remedies. So the bunch of Pennsylvania universities are getting into the whole business of cannabis. Is pretty cool as far as research and stuff, which we definitely need more of.
Yeah, it's awesome. No, I'm glad to see that we're getting in this. I hope at it. One thing that we here, at least in Pennsylvania, maybe across the country, we'll see. Listen, this has been essential the entire time during the zombie apocalypse. Let's go ahead and just legalize this and use that revenue to rebound. I'm hoping that it's really, 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 really easy to see. What you got, Frugal? I see you're itching to go.
It kind of brings it back full circle to the conversation that we had last night. And I know, like, I've only been to the state of Illinois maybe a handful of times, and it was only for tourism purposes. But I'm incredibly worried that their market and the way that they're going about things is going to set back our whole legalization. Kind of like how Pennsylvania is kind of stutter stepping even right now. Like, it was almost surprising to me when you said that it's been legal, well, not legal, but medicinal there for 3 years, and the prices are still $80 a gram after 3 years. I mean, the lower class could never afford medication, and then I fear that the other states are going to stutter once they see how hard Illinois is having and how rough of a time they're going through right now.
No, I agree. I mean,
that's like the whole.
What happened, Pete?
Yeah,
said,
say it again, Pete. You were breaking up a little bit right there. Start it all over again if you can, bud.
Washington, was it Washington where they had the ban on concentrates over a certain percentage?
Yeah, I see that. There's
Yeah,
like that, and like Florida did some like weird shit for a while. But that's the thing. Like a lot of people are doing like weird shit, and then they'll do weird shit, and then they'll pull it back. They're like, here you go. All right, never mind. And I think it's just like like everything else, like knee jerk reactions to trying to figure out the program. Like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And here in Pennsylvania, I mean, look, it took them 6 months to realize like, oh shit, we just went ahead and gave all these awesome conditions, qualifying conditions, but we didn't let the growers grow more. So that's kind of like, where we're at now. I see it, and it is a concern, but I think sad but true that, in the time of need, they're going to be like, fuck, how can we make money so quick? And, what can we do to tax something? It's going to be the, greatest, generator of revenue. All right.
Definitely, and I think we're going to start seeing a push for a lot of people. I think, and like I just also another article that I skimmed across before was there's a congresswoman in D.C. that's going to try to get, like they have sales, like they legalized it, right, and you can gift it and all that stuff. It's just Congress,
Dab time.
However it's set up, is in charge of the laws, so they're able to ban the sale of it in Washington D.C. somehow. And so there's a congresswoman that's going to try to in the next, I believe, coronavirus legislation or something for the city, going to try to do something in order to undo that, so that they'll finally be able to like get into a dispensary at the Capitol.
Okay. All right.
You're going to see more places start to push for this as this goes on, because they're going to see not taxes are going to be great for everybody, and two, it's just going to help a lot of people get through this in general.
Yeah. Yeah. No, agreed. I think pushing on, moving forward. Once we get this whole thing figured out, I think that for us as patients, especially here in PA, but across the country, we will have probably a victory, honestly. But I think it's time to smoke something. What do you guys say? What do you think? Our first chaotic dab time. Are you ready? I think we're yeah. Oh, look at Brian. Yeah, there he is. Mike's on. Let's go. Chaotic dab time.
Come here, Yoda.
Oh,
You're coming with, buddy.
Check him out, dude. Check him out.
Yo,
I
am so jealous. I love Yoda, by the way. Like, absolutely love Star Wars. Huge Star Wars
Brian, my girl knitted that, bro. If you shoot me your address, bro, I will commission her to knit you one, and I will send you it free of charge in the United States Postal Service. Listen, so check this out, boys, while we have chaos. Oh, shit.
Embrace the chaos. Oh, look at that shirt. Look at that shirt.
Hey, my lady made this with no pattern just because I said I wanted a baby Yoda. He's got clothes and everything. She's a mastermind, man. She's amazing.
What up, Kenneth? What
Check
up?
out this bad boy right here, guys. All for the low price of a couple dick pics, and that's all it really cost me, guys.
That's it. Just a few dick pics. Nothing major for the low. Just a tip. Just a tip. Here we go.
Instagram. I just had to.
Let's go.
I'm not even heated up yet.
You're in the way. Dab time. Let's go.
Fuck me, boys. We're gonna have to go in cold, boys. We're gonna have to go in cold.
He's going in without lube, boys.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Cheers. Cheers.
I was gonna do a hot start, but then realized I already put it in that banger.
Got some sugar wax here, boys. Some chocolate maker sugar wax.
Nice.
From Pure Dispensary on West Colfax, Denver, Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
Be there.
Michael J, what up, Michael? Cheers. Chris.
Yeah, we know P.
Cheers, guys.
Chris, get ready to tell us the local gun news. Late breaking gun news by
Prepare
Peter.
yourself.
By Peter goes in.
With it, bro. is Tommy. Tommy!
Tommy! Dab time.
Here's mate.
I was telling my wife
Look
about
at
you
this
on the
guy.
phone today. I only got to talk to her for about 15 minutes, and I talked for 8 minutes about Tommy and how he looks like Farva.
What's up? Hey, John, I tried to get Joey to join. I haven't heard from him today. Have you heard from him at all?
Negative.
Earlier.
Negative.
You're not wrong. Look, this damn ice cream cone was fucking tall, man.
It was so funny. It was almost as tall as my head.
Ice cream.
Show my picture.
Ah. Oh, yeah. What up, Riley?
Peterson. Everybody saying hi. John saying hi.
What up?
Hello. What up, Riley? What up?
All right, microphone's back off. Chaos is over. Chaos is over.
It's not your fault, bro. Tommy, it's not your fault, bro. Your kids deserve you.
That's fine. I'll get it on the
All right. So Peter goes in you.
Yeah.
Peter goes in you. What is wrong with your computer?
I don't know. It just took a shit. Remember they sent me a one?
Tommy, I don't know what you're saying, but all right. Oh, you leaving? Bye, buddy.
They
All right.
sent me a new one.
Another
And
one?
it's fucked already.
Another one?
Yeah, that one that
This-
the one that
Yo,
they just sent
you
me
think
is
I
a
got
new-
problems with
brand new one.
computers? Think I got problems with computers? This guy right here, this is like his 5th computer. How many times you sent that computer back?
The last one I sent in 4 times. And they finally sent me this new one. And
Yep.
then now this new one worked for about a month and it's fucked up.
Y'all gotta lay off.
I just went to turn it on last night and that's what it did. Dude, that's the thing. I never it's a good gaming PC, so I don't do none of that on it. Like I don't know. I paid $800.
Never ever watched porn on it. Keep it real. You never ever
No.
watched porn on it.
No, I have
Swear on Jesus himself. You swear on baby Jesus.
I have a
Swear
piece
on
of
baby
shit
Yoda.
tablet. I got a piece of shit tablet for that.
Bro, yo, I gotta be honest with
You're
you.
better than
My
me.
$1,000 phone, I watch all the porn you can watch every day. I have a ritual, and it never gets jacked up. This thing, I've never done anything. I do have a ritual. I've never done anything on this computer except for do graphic arts, and it's just fucked up from day one. I don't know. You
This
know?
thing is a piece of fucking shit.
He says he's got a skeet tablet.
Anywho, dude,
All right, hit us, Chris.
hell yeah.
Hit us with the local. Hit us with the local. Hit us with the local Pennsylvania shenanigans. I heard somebody out there. Is that true or false? Out there, somebody robbed somebody for their meds in a cannabis dispensary in the parking lot, or they're fist fighting over toilet paper.
Yeah, and also close to me, a dude got shot at for sneezing. That's like legit. And everybody around here is, I don't want to say the R word, but they're freaking dumb, dude. Like nobody's taking it seriously. Like,
What,
We had
was
to-
that
You're
near
gonna draw
you?
the
The
line
one
at
where the
the
guy
R
fought?
word. We're gonna draw the line at the R word, Chris. Really?
Well, we're all trying to better
Yeah,
ourselves
yeah.
here. Listen, listen here, Judgy,
Come on, man.
Judgy McJudgerson. We're all trying to better ourselves with your sweet, soft pillow on your neck, looking all.
This
I-
is a
you know,
judgment-free zone, boys.
Judgment-free.
zone.
That's what I'm saying.
I say that word all the time, and I used
Look,
to work with
Listen,
autistic
if
adults.
you really want to use the proper term, it's ID. It's intellectually disabled is the current term instead of calling it retard. You know, like we used to call it back.
SBS, small
ID.
brain syndrome.
I
Whatever.
am intellectually disabled.
But anywho, they're dumb, man. Like we had to quit taking service calls at work and shut it down because everybody's like, "Oh, can I bring my machine in and drop it off so you guys can fix it?" And it's like nobody's getting it, you know. And they're all trying to get in. We have signs posted on the door that says, "Do not enter. Please call the number for any questions." And they're like beating on the door, wanting to come in. Like nobody gets it around here, dude.
We're getting that here too, man. They still want to come in and buy their
So
damn
it's kind of scary.
their damn 4-wheelers. They want it's retarded, man. I mean,
The other mechanic.
I don't care who I offend.
The other mechanic left. He said he's not coming back till it's done.
Yeah, you should say the same thing though. You should say the same thing though. How many people do you come in contact with each and every day? Do you think that just like walk in the shop or within like this distance of you?
Up until the other day, not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was the first day that we like shut down completely, and he was still having us like he was getting pissy at me for not wanting to go see who was knocking on the door. Like he would still go and see who it is and shit. You want to go do hand to hand and like walk out and have somebody hand you cash. Like what's the sense in not letting people in the building whenever you're walking outside, contacting somebody and then walking straight back in the building? Like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous.
He just
Absolutely
made it
ridiculous.
yesterday. He just made it to where we're only taking credit cards over the phone. Up until yesterday, they were either like walking out and grabbing the credit cards off people, walking them inside, or the cash, walking it inside, walking the change back out. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, like all that shit would be cool if there's gloves and like. Bleach water solution sprayed on the card before and after, yada, yada, yada. If there's actually, protocols and stuff, but I guarantee none of that was done. No spraying of nothing.
I quit answering the door. Like he got pissy because I was looking out the little peek hole in the door to see if somebody dropped the machine off, and I was looking to see if they left or not. He's like, "Oh, they're not gonna fucking bite you." But I'm like, "Dude, if you want to go out there, you can get right ahead. I'm gonna wait
right.
Contact people."
Yeah, that's right. All right, who was trying to say something? Pete? I think Pete was. What's up, Pete?
No, I'm still doing it, man. I guarantee you tomorrow, even though my fucking doors are locked, there's gonna be people banging on the door. They're gonna be pissed, even though it says to call, even though it says.
Yep, they are. Fucking.
It's only over the phone. I
jackasses.
guarantee you they're going to have cash at some point.
Yeah, it's
They're
terrible.
going to have a card they're going to hand to me. Get a card over the phone. Usual. Every
Yep.
asshole.
It's bad. His connection's bad. So he also lives in a place where there's like, he's on like 30 acres. He has like a compound.
I need
his whole situation. I think he's a little upset by his breaking in and out.
Anybody else having a hard time hearing Peter? Is that just me?
Nah, he's cutting in and out. I'm not. Pete, you're cutting in and out something real fierce, bro. You're cutting in and out real fierce.
Oil filter. That should be better now that I'm off the fucking Wi-Fi.
Roger, way better. So basically what you're saying is they're still acting like idiots trying to get into the store.
I mean, and I get it. Like everybody's locked at home, so they're like looking at their bikes and shit, and they're like, "Oh, I need to fix my junk." Like they just now realize that their shit's junk, and they want to ride it, and they can't. Like I get that, but now's not the fucking time, And they're pissed at us because we're not going to fix their shit for them to ride during this.
Chris, how do you feel, man? Like, how do you feel? Like, honestly, like when you get up in the morning, are you worried when you go in? Like, is the regular essential people are you worried? Right. Are you scared?
Not really. I try not to think about it. Like, I honestly just try to go about my day and just avoid people. I've been washing my hands a shit ton. Like, I don't know. It does scare me though because the other dude that I work with is like a fucking big, country macho man, and he's like, "Yo, I'm out." So that kind of irked me. He's like, "Let me know how things are going," because I told him that we finally shut down, and he's like, "Thank God."
Cheers, bro. What up, J.K. Russo?
We'll see. I guess.
Yeah, well, you don't know. That guy might have some conditions that he might not have spoke about. That might have been like, "Yo, dude, I could fuck around and get this and die." Like, you don't know. You know what I mean? You really don't know.
Dude,
so
that's dude, the chick that works in our office has asthma. Like, she's really susceptible to die from this shit. Yep. But she's still coming in. We're like, what the? I don't know, man. It's people
Yeah, it's
out here
bad,
just aren't
dude.
taking it like seriously.
Well,
I went up past the hospital
sucks,
though, and they
man.
were building they were literally building a thing, like they were blue screwing boards to the fucking bricks and building some kind of like fucking thing on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I see that's happening all over. They're building little makeshift like test centers and little quarantine zones and little outside hospital beds, and because they're getting ready for the the wave that's coming.
Well, here, I mean, I sent Brian, I don't know if I sent it on the main chat, but I know it for sure. I sent Brian a picture of it. But when we drove in and I was just running just simple transport, just picking a couple guys up, and the line for the drive-through testing, which wasn't even immediate results, was, I don't know, in the picture, in the video, it was 130 cars long, 150 cars long at the very least. And we've already had drive-through testing for 3 weeks now.
Wow. Wow, so there's a lot of people that think they're sick. Holy shit.
Dude, one other thing that's worrying me is I don't see people in the food industry doing like the things like they were doing in China. Like I saw a video in China where like they were taking everybody's temperature and like writing it down on paper, like who made the food at what time and what their temperature was at that time, and like all these precautions. But like my boss is still like wanting to eat out, like wanting me to go to get McDonald's. I'm like, dude, I quit eating out finally. I was like, man, I can't do that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
see, I think
That's the question for YouTube. Is anybody eating out right now? Anybody
that's what I
out
was
there
gonna
in
ask.
the
Was
internet?
just
I
about to
wish we
ask
had
that.
somebody
Like,
from the food service to
are
ask
people
like what
doing
their
that? Nah,
precautions
you're
were.
good. What's that?
If we had somebody I wish we had somebody from the food service so like we could ask like what their what their work, you know what I mean? What are the
Right.
precautions that they're taking?
Go ahead, Pete.
I've been to a bunch of places. I've been to a whole bunch of places lately because I've done a lot of traveling for work because I've had no choice. And I've seen a lot of different precautions at a lot of different places. I've seen everything from no precautions to everybody has to be masked and gloved, and they're taking temperatures at the door. And if you have anything, just don't fucking come in. And they're telling them they're voluntary, to curbside pickup only, delivery only, which is pretty much everything now. But and some are just plain flat right closing. The ones I've seen businesses that are even refusing, that before would have never lowered themselves to do takeout, to of course that's doing this to stay open. But
Right.
again, like I've said, I've seen the whole spectrum, and I've actually seen some better precautions
Okay.
at fast food places
Heather.
than I have at the mom and pop home restaurants. Because to them, it's just, oh, we got to stay open, business is
Man,
fucking
it's
usual.
terrible.
And the fast food
Stay
places are like,
safe.
shit, if we get somebody sick, we're fucking liable.
Yeah.
So some of them are trying, and they're like, I mean, to the point where even at the drive-through, they're using like the 3 foot long or 1.5 foot long trays they use to store the meat in
Yep.
when they're heating them up to like reach out and get your debit card. And then they're like sanitizing your debit card and
Yep.
handing it back to you, and they're wearing gloves and they're disposing of them. I mean, that was just a Burger King near my
Girl, what's
dispensary.
yeah, that's
And that was
tough,
just
man.
that
Friendly
was just
cash,
that
that's tough.
stage of it, and everybody else
Stop
was
at Dunkin'
all
drive-thru
gloved
every
and
day, how
masked,
they're
and,
acting
I mean,
crazy.
manager down to the person. So I mean, again, I've seen all forms of it. So
Yeah.
it just depends.
Go ahead.
It worries me a little bit personally, like when I look around me and I see like war-hardened vets and I see guys that have seen bullets, they've seen IEDs, we've seen deployments 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 miles away from home, and everybody is scared of this. It's a unanimous thing around here because it's something that we can't fight. It's nothing. It doesn't matter how badass you are. It doesn't matter if you're 15. It doesn't matter if you're 80. It doesn't matter how good a shape you are in. If it gets to you, it's going to get you. And it's
We have a guy here, Frugal, locally, who's a combat vet, and he owns a barbecue joint, and it's, I mean, the most popular place in town. When this shit first started, he made a post saying, we're going to try to stay open, we'll update you. 24 hours later, his whole fucking building was plywooded and chained shut, and he hasn't said shit since.
Because that's the difference between, and I don't mean to say anything bad about anything, so please don't get too offensive about this, but you know, there's 3 or 4 of us, maybe 5 of us that travel to second world or at least third world countries, and it's an honest fear that we don't have. Every day over there, they have an honest fear of biological warfare and a number of things things, but as to the average American, we don't really live in fear of anything that's just like this. So this is just so far-fetched that we're living in such a monumentous time where in 100 years from now, they're going to be writing history books about the time we're living in right now. Nobody can comprehend it and understand it and honor it. And it's going to kill us because I'm almost 40.
What you got, Gabriel? You got anything for us?
Man.
Yo.
No,
All right, so look, I think we should maybe take a breather from the heavy shit and do a dab. Let's do a dab time.
Chaos, boys. Chaos.
Chaos, sure, chaos.
Everybody
Mic's on. Yeah,
I don't need to catch up. I'm already here.
I already heated up too,
Yeah,
suckers.
like before I hung out with
All right, everybody on YouTube, shout out to Gilby, shout out to J.K. Russo, shout out to Friendly Casper,
There we
shout
go.
out to Heather, shout out to As the Fall Rose, even though I think they were here at one point.
Yep,
Just shout
yep.
out to everybody. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening to me bullshit. And
You know, on a normal,
I appreciate
I do like maybe a dab in the morning, maybe one in like 2 in the morning, maybe 2 in the afternoon, and another 2 at night or so, or 3 at night. And like I hang out with you guys.
What are you? Look at
And
me.
then I do another 2 and another
Look what you guys have done to me.
hour, I do
Look
another-
what you've done to me.
Ooh.
Halfway.
No, you did that,
Dude,
bro.
I'm starting to get.
You did that. You are by far the most reckless one out of all of us. By far.
I got it from our fearless leader. I got it from our fearless leader.
That's
Dab
really
time, Duncansville.
Right?
The
Dab
peanut butter's
time.
halfway finished. I'm
Nice.
gonna head to the store. You think?
Cheers.
Everybody dab time. Cheers, everybody on YouTube. Cheers, everybody here.
Cheers.
You guys rock. Way to get through this quarantine shit.
Cheers.
Way to be safe, everybody. Way to come together.
Oh yeah.
Feeling good.
Oh yeah, feeling great. Yes, is using a torch
I'm going for you guys.
for a bong for dabs legal in PA. Yes, the torch is legal. It's yes. Question on YouTube was:
Hell
is
yeah,
a
you can
torch?
light anything on fire.
No, you can't light. You cannot light flour on fire in Pennsylvania. It's the only thing. You can't smoke legal flour. You have to. That's why you always see me. Yeah, you're not allowed to smoke it. That's why you always see me put it in the banger.
What?
Can't smoke it in PA, bro. Gotta vape it. That's why you always see me put it in that banger. Every time.
No.
Yes.
What is the reasoning behind that? What's
Carcinogens.
I'm gonna Google the fuck out
Carcinogens.
of that tonight.
Carcinogens.
Hey, real quick, let me interject this before I leave.
Pete got some
Here's
good
what I
stuff.
see in that. I went to buy a vaporizer from G-Pen because I had the discount code, and I'll tell you a good part of it. There was a $25 Pennsylvania tobacco tax on the vaporizer.
Oh. Good call.
That's
Good
the
call.
craziest thing I've heard in the last long time.
And
That
it's not
doesn't
on the
make any-
concentrate vaporizer, only
But
on
you
the
can buy
vaporizer.
cigarettes, though. But you can buy cigarettes. You can combust cigarettes, which have tar and millions.
That's Pennsylvania.
Bro, don't even get me started, bro. You can sell CBD cigarettes and it's fucking. I sell them all day long, and there's no law against people smoking them.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Cheers, Brian.
Nice.
Oh yeah, look at Brian. Yo, Brian's a straight dab head now. Brian is officially a dab head.
He said he's gonna start looking at the menus. I'm excited to see what he's gonna pick up.
I have a feeling I'm going to wait until
Tuesday.
Tuesday. My
color
gut
on your
feeling
guys'
is
shit.
going to be Tuesday at Terravita in Melbourne.
Are you talking about for another Terrapin drop?
Hey,
Yep.
anybody on YouTube that hasn't seen this kick-ass shirt is gonna go to me.
Nah,
This
check
is
out this guy.
reclaim. Look how light my fucking
Look at that
reclaim is.
beast.
Oh.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Some of it's light, some of it's dark.
It all depends on the starting
That was-
material, A, and
that
B,
was pretty
the
good,
temperature that you go in at. If you always do cold starts and you always start with prime, you're going to have almost clear reclaim, you know, because prime's already clear as it is. All right. So here I'll give you guys something. The topic that I'm gonna give you the topic, and then I'm gonna go grab the quote of the day because I thought about this. It'll be funny. You guys will see it. So the topic is and we'll go down the line. Frugal, you're gonna hit. You're gonna go first. And there's no specific. All right, there's no like specific whatever. It just what like what's your kind of go-to music when you're when you're medicating, and I get it because there's different kinds of medicating, right? There's different moods, different whatever. So like hit me with it, or you can just be like, yeah, I like all these kinds of music and different time, whatever, however you want to do it. I'll be right back.
Am I supposed to take over? All right, so definitely I have a habit of opening a bunch of different ones at once, and it makes it hard to do my reviews, obviously. But I like to start off with a sativa, and I know it's crazy, but I'm an old man. But I like to jam out to either some Bone Thugs or some old school Biggie right away in the morning. And then I progressed into the afternoon into like a hybrid, and I'm usually talking to you guys, or I'm usually sitting and kicking it or doing something. Yeah. And then I usually try to be productive. They always say that your most productive hour is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., so I try to live by that, and so that's when I try to do that, and then I progress into a hybrid. And I'm a country by nature, so I like to listen to some country, and then I throw in some rock. And then at nighttime, before I log into here, I'm definitely a rocker. I've been listening to a lot of Hailstorm lately, so I've been throwing a lot of Hailstorm. Yeah.
Is that the one with the chick singer?
Oh man, Lizzie Hale. Oh my gosh, I would drink.
You know where she's from? You know where she's from? She's from York, York. They're from York, Pennsylvania. She's from York, Pennsylvania. I think. I'm pretty sure.
She does the hardcover of the All I Wanna Do. Dude.
Love that song.
But that sums it up for me, boys. It's about 90s rap, new country once in a while, and then I'm a rocker by nature, guys.
Yeah, I also like Paramore.
Nice.
If we're talking about chick-fronted groups.
Go ahead, Brian. Well, go ahead, Brian.
Haley.
Brian, why don't you? What do you like to vibe to when you get lit? What's your music? Choice of music.
The one that like I really enjoy, if I'm setting the scene for an experience. You know how people like to set the scene when they get high sometimes, whether it's like psychedelics or weed. If I'm setting the scene, I'm probably gonna jam out to, if it's not something like peaceful or like nature sounds, probably like Bob Marley, or no, more like Damian Marley. Like when I was in Amsterdam and in the coffee shops, probably the best times I had were when like Welcome to Jamrock came on. You know what I mean? It's just like just the beat, the rhythm, and the Damian's like introduction of the more new kind of sounds into reggae, kind of the whole what I guess they call rhythm or whatever. RIDDIM. Definitely reggae. Definitely Damian. Probably mostly Damian. Damian and Bob.
Nice. All right.
I have a very big genre that I like, so
no,
I like to vibe with anything.
Yeah, no, I dig it. All right, Gabriel, go ahead. What you usually vibing to?
I like some freestyle, some old school, like some reggae, Damian Marley too. I fuck with. Let's see what else. Some Pink Floyd. I like Pink Floyd when I get nice and lit. I like jamming out to that. Yeah, man. Sure.
If you think that I don't see you on YouTube working on your quote of the day as we're going live, I see you.
I'm trying to find this one quote, and I don't want to fuck it up, dude, because it's by I know the quote. It's by because I'm trying to just find the quote to get it so I could we could talk about that, because that's really what it is like a lot of people think like just because they have like an age, you know what I mean, like, oh, I have this number, this many years of experience. But wait, go ahead. What do you got there? What do you got, Ferg? Always set up signs like we're playing football.
That's how we do it in the United States Army. This is research, boys. Research. Research.
Well, when you're just really, when you're just, when I was gonna say, I was gonna say when you just have a good memory and you can just retain shit. I heard that shit once, and it's like seriously, it's like most people don't grow up; they just grow old. You know what I mean? So like, so what does that mean? What does that mean to you, Frugal? Like with society and shit. Like, do you see that? Do you agree with that quote? Most people don't grow up; they just grow old.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely fall into that category.
And you
I
too
feel
on
like I've always
YouTube.
been
You
the same,
too.
but people tell me that I
Also.
changed. But I mean,
Oh, a guy at the
I'm
dispo tried to
almost
tell me
40
he couldn't
years
use a
old. And I
torch.
feel
I don't
like
know.
I'm
It's crazy.
definitely the most
That's
irresponsible
insane.
out of all my friend group. Doesn't matter where I go. And mostly it evolves around cannabis, and mainly my love for cannabis. But then again, everybody in my age group is still stuck on the times where it wasn't really accepted. And everybody that did it was just some bum stoner and some loser without a job. But it's like, hey man, I make more than you, and it's like cool. But I feel, yeah, society overall is just still not ever going to be accepting of the way of life or of that. But to get back to the question, sorry boys, I'm zoning out. But to get back to the question, I definitely feel like you grow, your body only grows older. I don't feel like your soul, your spirit. I feel like it probably gets beaten out of you more than you grow out of it. You know, you go through bad times, you go through heartbreak, you go through, John, where you sat, 7 years in a place, and that takes
Oh,
something
man.
from you where you almost don't know how to function and you can't get that back. So I
Yeah.
definitely don't feel like your soul or your spirit ages. I feel like your body only does.
Cool. I dig it. What do you think, Chris? Peter goes in ya. What do you think about that? Most people don't grow up; they just grow old. What's that mean to you?
It means that they don't ever stop worrying about petty bullshit
Ooh, that's
for their
good.
entire
That's a good
lives.
one. That's a good one. Oh.
That's basically what I got out of that.
No, that's cool. It's all about perspective, bro. We got, you know what I mean? There's 5 different dudes. You say a quote and just what does it mean? And then, YouTube, same thing for you guys can pop up. But, but that's cool. You're right. There's a lot of bullshit that people worry about. I agree with you.
Or like, I'll put my own situation into it. Like, I look at myself like I was a drug addict for 6 years, but I don't have any kids. I'm looking at a couple of my friends that now have kids in this world and are still acting fucked up. And I just, you know what I mean? Like,
Especially in your generation, everybody has kids in your generation, bro.
I'm just thankful that I never had that. You know what I mean? I didn't have a kid. I didn't bring a kid in this world while I was fucked up. Like, that's my thing. I'm never going to let my kids see me fucked up.
No, that's very commendable. I gotta be honest with you, because there's a lot of people that really give no fucks. Your pull-out game is strong, son. Gabriel.
Or my infertility game is, who knows?
Well, whatever. That's cool and weird that you said that, but all right, well, let it ride. Like, yo. All right, Gabriel, right? Most people don't grow up, they just grow old. What's that mean to you?
I don't know. Like Chris said, I guess, you just dealing with the same bullshit, same shit, different day type of deal, I guess, I guess that's how I kind of see it in a way.
Word?
Kind of not good at talking, but
Nah,
Honestly, I can
it's
see, like,
cool,
not being
yeah.
able to, like, learn from shit. You know what I mean? Like, not ever bettering themselves. Just staying a piece of shit.
Nah, but like I dig what you're
Well,
saying. Like
it's
they
not
just like
advanced.
they spinning their tires, man. They just spinning their tire. They spinning and spinning and spinning, but they never moving.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't adapt to any situation. You stay the same, and that's why you can call it like being a hybrid. It's like where you have to adjust to. Like if you want to be in the situation that you're in, you have to change your shit. You just can't expect everybody else to change your shit and treat people a certain type of way and expect them to keep coming around you. I totally hear that, bro.
True.
Nice.
For sure, man.
Nah,
Did you
Gabriel, I
ever tell us what
appreciate
you
your
listen
input,
to,
bro.
John? You never tell us what music you listen to when you get stoned, other than fucking
Oh yeah.
the normal shit you play.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Pretty much what I play, and then honestly, dude, I'll just hear something, and really, like I'm like out of touch. Basically, after I got out of the Marine Corps in 2003, I kind of quit listening to like the radio. So like you know. But as far as like shit goes, like I really can't get into the mumble rap, but I'm a fan of music. Like I like beats, but like, and you guys just seem like freestyle, fuck around, whatever. And like, I just love music in general. And honestly, it's just my thing is like whatever. Like if I'm driving, I don't want to listen to some shit that like maybe want to rip your fucking head off because I'll end up doing it. But like when I'm at the gym and I used to work out, I used to want to listen to that like ragey pump up shit or like some crazy like Kendrick Lamar or like Eminem or like Young Jeezy, like shit that makes you want to fucking sell drugs, do drugs, or just party or just beat people up. That kind of music, I need to do that before I get ready to go do anything kind of crazy. And then like mostly though, it's like reggae or like honestly, just like anything with a good beat, man. If it's got a good beat and I can vibe to it, then I play guitar, so that's that. But Brian, what does it mean to you if I was to say to you, most people grow fucking what the fuck is the quote? God damn it, high shit. Most people don't grow up; they just grow old. What's that mean to you?
Right. I'll touch on that, but real quick, I want to just say, like, you notice, and you like reggae too, I know.
Sell drugs,
like,
do drugs.
I feel
yes.
like music in general just goes so well with cannabis. But I almost feel like reggae was designed specifically for the cannabis experience, and because that you have that kind of beat and that kind of rhythm, and it just works so well with being medicated. I don't know how to explain it, or maybe I'm just full of shit. But either way, that's what I think. I feel like it was designed like the ancestors of reggae designed the music, the genre. Just worked for it.
Now, first of all, you're not full of shit because it's your opinion, sir. So you're entitled to it, and it's very welcome here. So you definitely you're speaking your mind, and I think there's too much of that that's not happening in America as a society. I think there's too much of people are like worried, like they base their response off of what they think other people are gonna think about that response instead of just saying what the fuck it is. Like, yo, you like that shit, bro? Rock that shit. Fuck that shit. Who gives a fuck if everybody else likes it? For real, I'm being serious, dude.
Yeah. And as far as I don't know, like how I think of like the people just grow up, they grow old, but as it applies to me, like I always thought growing up, like I looked at older people, whether it's my sister's friends, my sister's like 4-year-old friends or whatever. Like I always like, okay, someday when I get to that age, or when I do, when I'm in, a senior in high school or in college, like I'll think differently, maybe be more mature, better at life and all sorts of different things. But that never really happened. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, a lot of things changed and improved. Sure. I mean, like I definitely, there's been evolution and stuff. But,
yep.
As far as growing up, like, what does that actually mean? Like, does that mean I stop liking the things that I do because I like roughly the same? I mean, like, I'm not collecting comic books anymore. I don't want to be a comic book artist, or I don't want to be the next Bruce Lee. There was like a long period. I've always had these periods of times where I've been.
What's up, Steph? What's up?
Hobby oriented.
The Rastafarians know. Yes, they did, Fog.
Cannabis just started as a fun time. It was just kind of a thing to hang out and be cool with people, and then eventually it became what like allowed me to function from day to day and not want to kill myself.
Right.
And then like, I don't think I've grown up at all. Like I love gadgets. Like the toys have just gotten more expensive. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, no, agreed. Here's what it means for me. So for me, I heard that quote when I was in prison, right? And I was help running the drug rehab there. And so like for me, it was just like this, because like I see it, man. I see people like coming in and out. Like I was in jail for 7 years, not long. It's long for in the grand scheme of things, but it ain't shit. But I seen people coming in and out. And I'm like, man, like older dudes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see them like they start snapping, start crying when they don't get on their phone, don't get their commissary, acting like just big ass babies. I'm like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90-year-old people. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? What is wrong with people? So the counselor was like, yo, read this quote, because I kept like getting mad. Like, yo, you guys act like a bunch of fucking little kids, man. Wham, I can't get this. Like, we're in jail. You're not supposed to get it, fucking asshole. Like, because you're affecting my day. So then I read that quote, and that's what it means to me. Is like, it don't matter your age, your maturity. You're going to get mature whenever you get mature, right? Like, yo, I love, I love being the biggest, goofiest kid ever. But I also take care of my bills. I go to work. I'm on time. I fucking do what I'm supposed to. That's the type of shit, like maturity shit. Where like a lot of the motherfuckers I'm talking referring to would just love to just rather be in fucking jail instead of taking care of their shit, and then want to have like a fucking fit when like whoever ain't sending them their goddamn commissary money because they got paid fucking for these fucking kids and shit. Like, these goddamn kids, motherfucker, you made them. Anyway, I digress. That's a whole different fucking story. But Tommy, right on time, Tommy. My question to you.
What up, Tommy?
Tommy, my question. I'm gonna ask you a question, Tommy. What's this mean to you? This is a quote. It's a quote by Maya Angelou. Okay, the quote. We're gonna start doing like quote. Try to do a quote of the day. Quote is this: most people don't grow up; they just grow old. What does that mean to you? Go. And no answer's wrong, by the way. It's whatever it means to you.
And that's just like you know how
Shut up, Farva.
always say like you got the inner child in you, right? You could be an adult as fuck, but you're always gonna have that little boy in you, or a little kid, or
Yep.
you know what I mean. That's what that means to me.
Yep. I can dig it.
Everybody has that
Yep.
side of them, you know.
Yeah, the innocence, the adolescence. What you about to dab on there? I think it's dab time. What do you think? Dab time? Tommy got a bag of goodies.
That was more of like a positive look on it.
That's what I'm saying. It's awesome, bro. That's why I like doing quotes, man. Shut up, Farver, right? That's why I like doing quotes, because like I like to hear a bunch of perspectives, man. Yeah, I used to sit in a circle with like people who like literally raped and murdered fucking people, ate their whole faces and everything, and they would say the craziest shit that I was like, damn, man, that's fucking pretty slick. All right, go ahead. What do you got, Farver? What do you got?
Live sugar right now, buddy. I mean, I'm not dabbing on it, but I picked up Motor Breath Live Sugar, $60.
Nice.
Bro, you're gonna love that.
Is that a half gram? Is that a half gram or a whole gram for a grassroots? Is that live? Is that live? Is that live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Live grassroots sugar, whole gram is $60. In PA, right now it's 110, sir.
Look, I was gonna get 2 of them, okay? But
So that's a win. That's a win for you.
They only had 11 left in menu, and I didn't want to be that guy that buys 2. You know what I mean? I'd rather give some. You know what I mean? Like.
No, I understand 100%, bro. That's why I only buy 1 of each gram when I go there. That's commendable.
True gentleman.
Right, gentleman and a scholar, and Farva.
Is that the old tang in the bottle?
You remember last week I had the code blue? The live sauce? I got the live resin cartridge, baby. Woo!
All right, now how much is a Cresco live resin cartridge for Tommy in Maryland?
$65.
All right, and when they first came out in PA, they were between 120 and 80. Now they're down to 50. So you'll get there. Get there.
That's crazy. And then of course I got the $80. Man, thinking about it, dude, I might as well should have got a fucking one of them grands for $100 of diamonds instead of spending $80 on this. You know
what is that? What is that? What is it? What is it? What is it?
This is the MPX.
Berry gelato. That's $80 for disposable.
No, it's not disposable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just one of the Cresco batteries on there.
So what's the terp and the THC percent? Why is that so expensive?
Well, number one, because it's a live sauce, live resin.
Okay.
And the THCA's at 15.38, THC's at 54.22. The total terpenes is 13.544. Cannabinoids is 6.09.
God damn. Frugal handling the feed. Appreciate it. Shout out to Frugal. God damn, 13%, over 13% of terps. So I get it. Now, how's it hit? You like it?
Yes, this tastes like, it kind of reminds me of MK Ultra, but like imagine like a grape MK Ultra, like a grape soda MK Ultra.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but awesome. Hit it, rip
Your
it, let's
guys'
go.
strain names are so elegant. Like we always have Chocolate Maker or Original Dream or White Widow, Clementine, Cook. Like you guys have such elegant strain names, bro.
Dab time chaos. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mike.
I haven't had a proper dab since this morning, since I sessioned.
Let's go, Tommy. Let's go. Brian's like this. He's like, dude, I can't dab anymore with you guys. I'm gonna fall over. Brian's tolerance went from like 1 dab a day to a gram in a minute.
No, I mean, like, I can handle it. I mean, look at my eyes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, last night, or not last night, but the night before,
Cheers.
Seth, we had downstairs, and my wife was like, oh my God, honey, look at your fucking eyes. They were so just like done for, so red, so bloodshot, just so glossed over, like
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it because, like, it's been a long time since it doesn't affect me anymore. I don't feel it in my eyes most of the time, you know?
You have to smoke, like for me, I have to smoke a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like, it still happens. Like, I could definitely handle it. I'm not gonna, like, fall over, but it's just like, I don't want to run out.
No, I'll just best your balls, buddy. Cheers.
All right, I got proper dab on here, boy. Second.
Nice, Tommy. Nice. Was that some MPX?
Ideally, I'd like to be taking Chris level glob dab. In a perfect world. In a perfect world, I would have frugal supply, and I'd be taking dabs like Chris.
Yeah, no, agreed. And I think all of us can agree. In a perfect world, we'd have. Cheers, Gabriel.
Boys, I am fucking
yeah.
I mean, like,
I think in a perfect world, we all would love, eight live resin grams for fucking $200. You know what I mean?
I had White Widow in the Middle East when it was my brother-in-law who was in MS. He had a medical card over there, and he had a White Widow. It was one of the best strains over there that I had. And then also I had one of the trips in Amsterdam was also really dope.
I've been to Amsterdam too. We're gonna have to message privately about that. But I spent 5 days in Amsterdam myself. We're gonna have to compare experiences, Brian.
I tell you, there's a strain over there that I'm not sure if it's one that's over here, but it was my favorite strain out of all the times that
I did a fat dab, Steph.
Amsterdam.
I did a fat dab.
Did you ever get like frustrated that you could only buy like a gram at a time though, and then you had to like consume? That was my biggest thing.
Yeah, you can have up to 5 grams at a time in Amsterdam. You can have 5 grams. The dispensaries can have like 500 grams on them at any given time now.
And contrary to popular belief, Amsterdam is far, far more expensive than what you would think for their cannabis.
I don't remember.
The cart's to MPX. Not Cresco.
All right, cool. So, Tommy, since you were out, we're talking about cannabis. It's Sunday Fun Day. After you get done your dab, now go ahead, bro. I see you with your G Pen Connect. Shout out to G Pen. I want you to, when you get done, I want you to answer. What's your favorite so far? Like, what's your favorite product out of like Cresco, MPX, Grassroots? What's your favorite for oil?
For sure. Cresco for sure. I'm still. Since the dispensary up here has gotten Cresco, I have nothing bad to say about it. Nothing bad at all. The taste is always good. The look's always good. The price is good. The effects is good. The benefits is good. The packaging, it's stinky, but it's like that everywhere. You know what I mean? But I'd rather see stinky packaging to save Mother Earth than pollute the shit with all this cardboard or plastic, and you know what I mean.
Cresco's got
So
really
yes,
good
Cresco
flour.
is my number one right now, and then it have to be Evermore.
All right, so hey, everybody here on the panel who's had Cresco flour. If you've had Cresco flour, go ahead. Let's see. Okay, Gabriel. I know Gabriel in Illinois. Well, they want to know on YouTube. What do you think about Cresco flour and how much is a gram for us in Pennsylvania? Grams $20 and an eighth is 60. What do you got for Illinois? Tommy, your microphone. Turn your microphone off.
For about a gram for Cresco's about $20. An eighth is $60. That's before tax, so it's $80 after tax. That's an eighth of like Star Killer. I had I think that's the only one I personally had was Star Killer. That shit was on fire though. And oh no, I'm lying. And some Pineapple Express. I had that.
Is that like average price for bud in Illinois, like at $80 for after tax for?
Yeah, give or take about $80. About $80.
Horrible.
Yeah, man, and that's dispensary. I mean, you do that black market, but I always now that the dispensary is available for me, it's always about
I love the
peace
flour.
of mind. I go to bed.
I love Cresco's flour.
Know what's in, I'm putting it in my body or whatever, into my lungs and everything. So.
Yeah, I mean, I found that was similar to me. That was part of the reason why, like, I haven't gone back really to the black market. I've had like given to me stuff, but like I've gone, haven't gone to the black market since I got my car because, like I trust it more. Like I don't,
exactly.
Like.
It's funny, my boy gets mad. He say, "Yo, you don't buy from me, bro. I got fire shit. I got deals, bro. Bro, hook me up. Nah, motherfucker, no."
Yeah. So I will say this. So Gabriel brought up a good point. So he said basically the same thing. Is 20 and then 60, but then with the tax is 80. So that's what I'm kind of worried about in Pennsylvania. So when we have a medical market 20 and 60, and they're just going to tax it, add the tax, and that's where it's going to stay at. So we need that rec market to pop off so we can get some competition.
Here's the thing with that though, they can go both ways. Because I had an interesting comment with somebody earlier, and I don't know if it was on here. I don't know what stream that was, but it's all going to depend on if your Congress is going to allow more grow licensing. Because I even Googled it earlier, because he said something about our Congress, and I didn't agree with it, and he was right. We went from 33 grow licenses to over 500 overnight. So if Pennsylvania's not capable of that, and you guys go full recreational, they're going to drain the medical market. So the whole 2 days that you guys have oil in stock now is going to become about 6 hours, like overnight.
Oh yeah, dude. No, it's bad. Yo, right now, they'll drop oil, and I was on my way there, and I kept updating the menu, and while I'm on the way to the fucking dispensary, I watch it get less to zero. And that is the biggest heartbreak when you're driving out in a pandemic and you're watching it drop down. Now they got rid of it. Now you can do your online order and secure it. But 100%. They only out of the 25
website for online ordering.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, you got it. Here's the thing about the online ordering. Right now during the pandemic, you got to broaden your search to 1 hour of driving. To your dispensary, you need to broaden to 1 hour. And if you ain't doing that, well, I mean, it is what it is. It's on you. But you got to broaden that because, fuck, man, everybody's fucked up. Like, the entire world's fucked up. So, like, try not to get, like, mad at, like, people. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to get mad at people and shit. Because, like, look at me this morning. Technology, right? Still. But I think we'll get through it. But I agree with you, Frugal. I hope it does. I hope that we fucking get these there's still 12 other fucking licenses. People that have licenses are not producing cannabis right now. That is what the fuck, dude.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, 12 is nothing. What's the population of Pennsylvania? What's the population of Pennsylvania that have medical marijuana cards? I wonder what that number is. And then if you divide that by 12, that's how many residents, how many patients each grower is going to be responsible for. I bet that's an astronomical number.
Yeah, even with crazy growth square footage and all that, you're 100%, 100%. Because what they did once they said anxiety, all anxiety, we both know generalized, all that. Once you say anxiety, every living fucking thing has anxiety, down to like little amoebas and shit. They've actually seen it, like little tiny fucking water bears and shit can get fucking anxiety. That's crazy. Shit that's like on your face crawling around right now can get anxiety. So like, yeah, so basically everything gets anxiety. Once they did that, man, and they didn't just like you
The
said,
coronavirus can get anxiety.
it needs to. It needs to be anxious about this panel of awesomeness right now and be like, damn, these guys are gonna come up with a cure.
Yep. Look how hard I've been going on these grams the past 3 days, bro. Those were fucking full grams.
Tommy, it's not the end of the world yet. All right, we'll let you know when it is. Stand by. You're dabbing like it's the end of the world, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like I've been fucking going ham with these 2 grams the past fucking 3-4 days. You ain't got nothing else you do besides dab, and then dabbing with you guys is like I kind of dab a little bit more. And,
the wonderfulness that you guys are, you guys have been absolutely horrible for my supply.
Well, look, let's connect this conspiracy theory dots. Let's say that everybody has a hand in cannabis. All the politicians, they all own cannabis dispensaries, and growers and all this. And let's say that they all did this, and we're, hey, let's shut it all down, make everybody stay in, give them money just to spend it right back into the the stimulus package, right back into the cannabis, and give us right back in our pockets. Let's just say that's not like a real thing. That's not really fucking happening right now. And let's just say this. Let's just say that the money went from $1,500 to $1,200, and let's just say you do the math on the amount of Americans, multiply that by the $300, and let's say that's almost $1 billion. Let's just say that that's Nancy Pelosi's $1 billion fucking abortion thing right there, and let's just say at $1,200 is what you get for the average person on Social Security disability. Let's just say. Frugal, I know you wanted to go ahead. Go.
Bro, you're speaking the fucking gospel right now. Listen, so I've done the math.
Here we go.
Senator from Kentucky that tried to hold out on did the math. And in no way does the math add up even a little bit. Like, dude, I don't mean to be over here headbanging, but I mean, this is the shit that I've been preaching since 2014 that certain legislatures can adapt to, and then it's silly to me how you can be literally 4 hours away and across one state line and have something to do with a plant. and what I'm talking to people on YouTube about right now or before was how you can't light cannabis on fire, but you can go buy a pack of cigarettes and light it on fire. How fucking stupid is that? Like, seriously, that's what I'm fighting for? That's it?
I can smoke a pre-roll though, CBD. The smoking thing was, they said that was their thing because somebody with Boohoo, somebody on, I don't know, it was either left, right, I don't give a shit, Democratic, Republican, who gives a fuck, it's all bullshit. One of the sides, whatever side it was, wanted that in there so it would pass, and then they changed it to make it pass because the one side was like, no, let him fucking smoke. And I was like, no, we don't want him to have cancer. And then somebody said that's the exact same thing. But yet you let them smoke cigarettes, you fucking asshole. Like, Tommy, what you got, Tommy? Tommy's over there just ripping. Look at him. His whole face is just shut up, Farva, right now.
Yeah, buddy.
Frugal.
Hey, can you Stephanie, if you're watching this, can you show me? This is what's
That's
going
a
in the
dope
mail.
plan,
So
bro.
we're throwing in 3 of ex-con John's, and then we're throwing in a couple of mine here, just so you can see. Since I couldn't really send you a picture. All right, that's all I needed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm high as fuck.
Yeah, my man's lit, and I think it is. All right. So as Brian is just mindlessly mowing down fucking handfuls of whatever, what is your favorite snack food to go to? I'm gonna show you mine first, all right? So look, I got, I don't know in a previous life what I was, but I love chocolate. All right, I'm a chocolate nut. I just love dark chocolate though. Dark chocolate has to be dark chocolate. And
I don't like see. I'm the
Tootsie
opposite.
Rolls,
I
fruity
don't-
Tootsie Rolls.
Not at all, but for whatever reason, it's very rare. But I'm eating chocolate right now. My wife got like a whole box of these Oreo bars. These like chocolate bars with Oreo and white chocolate and cookie pieces. I
They're
don't
pretty
fucking like
good.
chocolate, but I prefer like salty and well, yeah. I guess you'll get to that, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you more of a savory / salty person, or are you more a sweet person? You know what I mean? Like my wife's a savory, I'm a sweet tooth, obviously. Gabriel, what do you like? You look like you're about to just like sell us everything. What you got, bro? What you
French
got?
fries, potato chips, pizza all day, man.
Oh well, no, that's like food though. I'm talking about snack. Oh, God damn it, Mama, the fucking cheesy purse. God damn it. Yeah, look at those. Gabriel likes cheesy proofs. Roger that. See that? Peter goes in you. Besides milk and bacon, what do you like?
I like coonskin hats, and I like gummy bears. Big ass huge.
Yeah.
Those are fire, bro.
Wait, I'm out. And fucking fruit roll-ups.
Nice.
Only strawberry.
Oh,
Strawberry only.
strawberry, fuck yeah, bro.
But I
That's
like
awesome.
Soul Original Fine Cut.
I like Skull, and I like I like fucking only strawberry fruit roll-ups. Hell yeah! Do you like them at the same time?
Yo, John, I gotta see if you're gonna be bringing me something. I gotta get you a gift if you like chocolate, because there's this Israeli chocolate that I can get you. That you familiar with Pop Rocks, right?
I have too many stories to tell you about Pop Rocks that are none appropriate for this show. Yes, I am familiar.
So they have a chocolate that's got like those popping things inside. So it's like the chocolate that you eat it like a Hershey bar, but then it just starts popping and crackling in your mouth. It's absolutely one of the strangest chocolate experiences you'll have with a piece of chocolate.
You get the fuck down from there. What? What's it called?
I don't remember what I mean. It's the brand is called Elite. It's an Israeli brand. You get it in the kosher section of some of the grocery stores.
Nice. I tell you what, the grossest chocolate I ever had. You think you had some gross, weird chocolate? How about some of that south of the border Mexican chocolate? It's got like chili powder and fucking, oh dude, habanero chili powder and shit. Yo, I used to date this chick that she worked for the Food and Drug Administration, and they fucking would get like candy would come in, and before it could get sold on American shelves, what they would do is she would do tests on it and like see how much there's like a legal amount of like, you know, bug guts and feces allowed in like all edibles, right? So like she used to bring home like all this food, bro. It was badass. Like just imagine this, like all right, like all jokes aside, I was young. I was like right out of the Marine Corps. Like, you know, I'm like 24, 25, dude, young, just all I want to do is just fuck and eat. And it was like the perfect thing because that's all she did was like come over, we would just get it on, and then she would just bring me like steaks, like, oh, this failed. I'm like, for what? She'd be like, there's too much shit in it. I'm like, the fucking shit will cook off on the grill, you know? So, no, it was a very, and a lot of cocaine too, but it was a lot of trying times. Tommy, what do you got, Tommy? What's your favorite thing to fucking just shove all up in that fucking mustachio?
Well, I like my gummies as well. Roach's fruit snacks.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice.
I like the gray ones.
Right here, baby.
Oh.
Teriyaki beef jerky. It's gotta be the fucking Jack Links though, man.
That's some big boy snacks right there, buddy.
I'm a chips and salsa kind of guy, to be honest, as far as snack food goes.
And I like these right here, the strawberry Laffy Taffy. And
I love it, I like it, oh, that tickle stick. I want to go, Go through some thick.
Why that is the Simply Caramel? I think it's Milky Way or some shit or whatever. It's the chocolate caramel.
Yeah. Yes. Caramel is very, very good. Da-da-da-da. All right, Frugal, what do you got? I know Frugal's been handling the YouTube feed. What do you got for your snacks? What's your like, man? What's your go-to down snack?
Oh, barbecue chips of really any variety. I can look around and find 3 different bags and varieties of barbecue potato chips. It's my world.
Awesome. Oh, we got something. You probably don't want to post her. You don't want to probably post her information. Yeah, Roger. It's all right. I got it. No. You're good. I clicked on it real quick and clicked off it. So.
Hey, y'all, it's dinner time, man.
I'll just. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, Stephanie's gonna get fan mail.
I'm with you on that one, bro.
Dab time, dude. Dab time. Just fucking dab it up, bro. It is what it is, right? Yeah. That's right, Gabriel. It is what it is, right? YOLO, man. Fuck it. Yo,
I'm gonna
good
go
intentions.
with my
Good
first
intentions.
banger ever, John, the banger, same banger you got? That thick ass motherfucker?
Nice. Yep.
How thick is the reclaim in that?
It's pretty goddamn thick, bro.
You going to bed?
You got a good amount there, probably.
Oh, I guarantee it's over 2 grams. And then, hold on. And then I got this guy here. This guy here, he's full too. Look. Not full, but he's got a whole bunch. You see it? Yeah. I love that reclaim.
Oh yeah, I'm going in this ice cream cake shatter. Look at this.
Is reclaim already activated?
That's full up right there, it looks like, bro. What'd you say, Brian?
Oh yeah, check it out.
What we got going on?
How about that tab right there, boys? How about it, huh? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How we doing?
Hell yeah.
Or Trent, Peter Garcia?
Hey, we're all good on that too. I just rewatched everything. We're good.
Is that from John?
Yeah, Roger. It was a quick click. No worries.
That bowl from John?
What'd you say? The bowl?
Is
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, yeah.
You're the banger.
Oh, the rig? Which rig did he give you? Is that the Mario one? John's a fucking man, isn't he?
Dude, he hooks it up.
Yes, he
You guys
does.
should have seen the package I got today, man.
John hooked me up with all kinds of shit, to be honest with you. He hooked me up with 2 of these reclaim catchers, and both of them broke. Right, John?
Yeah, that's because you're in your own way, but I still love you, bro. I still love you. I got 2 more waiting for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude, this is the box that he sent me. Like, it was literally
Cheers.
fucking full of shit.
Cheers. I'm going in with
Hell
this
yeah.
fat piece of shatter right here. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna have to end it. a little bit earlier tonight, fellas. Wife got school tomorrow.
Alright.
Oh man, big old cloud.
Oh, that was a big old cloud. Look at that one.
I really want to get one of those temp guns.
How high does your temp gun go up to, bro? It's like one thing goes over like fucking 700.
Mine goes to 1,000.
Like Oh, probably like over 750. It says fucking too hot. It says
Mine goes into the 9, so it's 960.
Tommy, 930. But it actually goes up to 970. Cheers.
that's crazy because mine. I don't even think mine goes up to 800.
Yo, listen.
Mine's just
I know.
I went into Harbor Freight because of my water heater. I asked them about it, and like, do you know where I can find them? The guy was like, right over there on the USB hooks. Like, are they something that's in demand right now?
Let's go on my topic of the day.
Yeah. So everybody else, put your mics off, and then we're gonna go to Frugal's random. So we're coming in with Goonies. This is our adult version of the Goonies, the cannabis Goonies. Don't worry, Gabriel. We gotta figure out a part for you.
Sorry.
We'll figure out a nickname for you. But so Frugal. Now you're good. Frugal is mouth. Everybody wants to know because he always has something to say, and it's good. It's good. We need that energy. So with that said, Frugal, aka the mouth, is gonna hit us with a random something of the day, random whatever it is of the day. Go.
All right. The random thing of the day is I ran the math. According to Colorado, Seattle, and California's infrastructure and their legalization, their legislature on their medicinal and their recreational cannabis sales. And if all 50 states were to legalize, according to the projections of what we make per state, per year, per capita, obviously like states in like Wyoming that have small population wouldn't make as much in
Agreed.
sales. It would come to $8.7 billion a year. Okay, so that's just in tax revenue per sales on that. Okay, so
is that total country? The total country?
That's whole countrywide. Yep, I'm gonna break it down here for you. So it's gonna be $174 million per state. Okay, so every state would see $174 million in tax revenue literally overnight. And that's just from about 300 grow licenses. And that's what I would have to issue. So let's
John Wise, what's up, buddy? What up?
Here. So even more so, there's 325,084,756 residents in the United States according to the last census. I know that we're up for a new one right now, but that's just according to the last one. Of the 143.3 million pay taxes. And overnight, if you were to legalize marijuana, cannabis products just for recreational and medicinal sales, just for people to have the option to use it, nobody's forcing them to use it, but just giving them the option to legally use it, and they're going to use it anyway, people would see a $61 stimulus check overnight.
Yeah, right.
So if you paid taxes at all, if they were to legalize cannabis in all 50 states, you would literally get a check for $61 every single taxpayer in all of America, just from that. So yeah, that's what I came up with, boys.
Every night you would get that, or every day you would get that.
It would come to every year. Every single taxpayer in all of America would get a $61 check every year, solely for the purpose of cannabis being legal, whether you use it or not, whether you as long as you pay taxes, you get a $61 check every single year.
That's cool.
It's like $5 a month. $5 a month you would just get just to have it legal. Just so they're taking $5 from you each and every month to keep it illegal, basically.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I heard something about that too, and I really never looked into it. But now having you just do like a random thing, and how about that? Having like, hey, just hit me with a random funny thing, and that's it. It's not too funny. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. Like when you think about it, no, like for real, it's heavy shit, bro. Like, and it really lets you know like who controls what and what their intentions are. You know what I mean? Like, why are you still doing this? Makes no sense. Oh, because you still have money in this. Oh, okay.
I do have a fun fact, though. A funny one is that did you know that it's actually state law in Pennsylvania to where you can light a cigarette on fire, but you can't light cannabis on fire? Did you guys know that?
Dude, really? Because I heard that they sell CBD joints like at every bodegas everywhere, and you can just walk around, fire them up. Like, fuck you, it's CBD, bro. You can't get mad at me. Cops are like, oh, you're right. Yep, it's not cannabis. Smoke all CBD and cigarettes you want. That's crazy. Yo, look at him. He's like, yo, he's still, yo, his mind's still blown. Now, Gabriel, can you light up? Can you light up in Illinois?
No, and well, you can light up in your yard, in your balcony or whatever it is, in your front yard or whatever, but not in
Even
public.
inside their house, they have to vaporize it. They're even
Yeah,
inside their
no,
house,
it's
they have to.
illegal.
Right.
It is illegal for us to combust cannabis. Illegal. Like, it doesn't matter if we're, inside the inside of our inside. You still can't do it.
No shit.
Well, I
That's
was
why
looking
you're on fucking vaping his fire and Pete's smoking it off camera.
Dude, I was looking into Cresco and they sell pre-rolls and shit. Like,
I miss my bong rips.
we don't get pre-rolls and they have
Yeah, you
granddaddy.
all kinds of shit, though, and that's crazy because not just the state right next door to me. You know what I mean? How different it is. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's what fucking Frugal was saying about how like one state will be legal and the next one you're going to fucking jail for a long fucking time, dude. Like
Yeah, and
it's
that's
fucked
not
up.
cool, man.
Look, dude, look. Perfect example. DC. You buy this t-shirt for $50 and you get a fucking eighth of weed with it. You know what I mean? Free trade market. It's completely open. That's legit because my brother-in-law makes shirts for people. Man,
Them dink vapes.
what are you saying, Tommy?
I said my buddy gets his shit from DC. He said the bud is decent. And he said like the carts, the dank vapes, they're fucking poison basically. He says that you have to hit these things for like fucking 10 to 15 seconds for you to get a cloud. You don't get the lung expansion or get nothing. I let him hit my pen. He hit it for 3 seconds and he fucking like was done. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous how people are getting people in DC with these fucking fake ass cartridges.
I can't believe that people are still going for that shit. Like I get it. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I get it here in PA. We're a fucking and down there in Maryland, we're like a cart's fucking 60 to $100 something, whatever. I dig it. People are gonna put out bunk shit. But like, yo, when motherfuckers dying, just like right now, like from this corona, like whatever, but you're always gonna have people like, fuck it, I roll a dice, bro. Or that's fake news or whatever. And then like, man, I wish I would listen to you. Like I have a buddy of mine who was in the hospital and almost died from a fucking fake vape. And his exact words were, bro, I wish I would listen to you. And he talks to me every day. I'm not gonna drop his name. Every day he talks to me. His lungs are fucked up. You know what I mean? He's like all bugged out because he got coronavirus shit. He was one of them dudes that got that lung shit.
It's fucking wrong, yo. And the people who are making them, they don't give a fuck.
Crazy. Nah,
They're all about the money, man.
Bro, most of the people like, yo, I'll just put everybody out there. It's a little secret. A lot of the shit they say they can't sell us. Look at the bylaws in Pennsylvania. You can't sell us moldy flour, can't sell us flour seeds, and it can't sell us flour with this. We get mold, we get seeds, we get this. Yo, what do you think? All the moldy shit, nothing's wasted, nothing's trash. It all gets turned into distillate, edibles, whatever. Nothing's wasted.
I've been seeing people posting pictures of GTI a lot lately with seeds in it.
Bro, you remember when they sold the shit on the dispensary? Had it listed as lightly seeded? Fucking had lightly seeded.
Too. Yeah. Look, GTI was in my dispensary for maybe 1 week and then was gone. What was the other one? The fucking Harvest? They actually had my favorite strain, which is Gorilla Glue Gelato. And they were there for maybe like 2 months, and then they just fucking vanished, and I haven't seen them since. But an hour away from here, they have fucking Harvest, a Harvest dispensary with fucking Harvest everywhere down there, but not up here, and it I don't understand why.
Dude, Cresco has strains in Chicago and shit, and like you guys have that we don't have. Like Granddaddy Purple.
That's where
and
Cresco's
shit
out
like
of.
that.
Cresco's out of Chicago.
Yeah, you guys, Tommy, I get it. You guys pay more. You do pay more. And I'm not going to ever say that's right because it's not. but you got some crazy ass fucking strains, bro. You got some sick fucking. We got the same strains. Yo, I'm not even kidding you. They've only introduced like 4 new strains in almost 3 years. It's the same strain.
Let's go over some, okay? Look, put the camera on my shit. I'm gonna go over all my Crescos. Okay, and then these two.
Yo, check it out. Check it. That's dope, bro. It's like a wall. That's nice.
A wall of fucking nothing but Cresco, bro.
It's like a
I've
shrine
only
to itself.
I've only seen like one that we've had.
All right, so look, Texas Butter Bodega, Rune of Warrior's Breath, Afterburner, Pink Lemonade, Cake and Kim, Pink Lemonade again, Mandarin Cookies, Lost Cause, Strawberry Shaman, where's that? Strawberry Shaman,
Jesus.
Fruity Granddaddy Purple Afterburner,
What?
Strawberry Shaman again,
What?
Tangerine,
What?
right? Tangerine,
Look at
Bodega
this.
Bubblegum,
Look at all
Strawberry
this.
Banana, which that was fucking fire.
Tommy's insane.
Strawberry Shaman again. Lost
Get
I've
it.
ever seen that. Blue Magoo,
Get
Mandarin
it.
Cookies, which I got a couple of them. Strawberry Banana, of course. That was fire. So I got 2 of them. GG number 4.
We got that.
Southwest
we got strawberry.
Stompin' Willie's Wonder.
Nope.
Another Cake and Kim. What, Magic Melon?
Dude, GG4 is the only one that we fucking have.
Blue Magoo.
I mean, does
Now we
anybody
had
else
strawberry
feel like
banana.
how awesome it is that cannabis is at the point where like it's got this culture and background to it, where there's like a finer, almost like I think even more nuanced than wine is. Like people act like, oh, the sommeliers and stuff can taste all the different. I think that there's way much more complexity and stuff in cannabis than there is in wine, to be truthful. And the
Same
fact that
same
like,
thing, yeah.
people like us are able to do it.
Bro, I can listen, this is no shit. My wife, when she
Without
gets
a doubt.
soap, she gets soap from fucking Bath and Body Works, and she'll be like, smell this. I'll smell it and I'll be like, it's got these terps in it. And I can fucking tell the terps, bro, because it's fucking in there, like limonene, terpene, linalool. She'll be like, oh my God, it's crazy. Every time, bro. If I smoke this shit, I can taste it.
But even like,
I've got a couple, boys.
Fucking Tommy going in.
A pair, right? Pie crust. This is all the live concentrates. Pie crust, Mandarin cookies, cookies. Y'all remember John when I first got the cookies? What is
Hell
that? Lamb's bread right there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then blue. So I mean,
dude, that's a stock right there. How much do you think all that run you? How much you think?
bro, I don't even want to fucking add it up, dog.
Each one of those shatters is what, $80? A gram of shatter?
No, $50. The shatters are 50, and the liquid.
Hold on, time out. Hold up. A whole gram of shatter, Cresco shatters $50?
Yes.
That's it, dude. I'm fighting everybody in Cresco today. Right, you're on notice, Cresco. It's $70 for us here, bro. It's bullshit.
Yeah, and then the live cartridges are $65.
All right,
and
ours
then
are
the
50.
grams, I think the grams are 60 or $65 too for the live.
Dude, that's
All
so
right.
weird because
So,
the
look.
Cresco part, the
Yeah.
place near me was $45.
See, that's
Yeah, it don't
crazy.
make sense,
What,
right? What's that, Peter?
Gabriel? How much like a gram of like a shatter cost? You know, like for like medical and then rec.
It's about, let's see, $80, I want to say, for some shatter for medical, and then I guess like 15 to $20 for, tax. So it'll be like $105 or whatever.
So I feel like Illinois is closer to PA, but like Maryland, for some reason, Maryland has some sweet prices, man. Like, it's crazy. Our gram of grassroots is $110. Up there, it's 60 for the same shit. That's crazy. It's like fucking 5 minutes away, dude. The fucking state line for me. It's nuts. It's so nuts.
Yeah, I try to stick to like the crumble and shit.
Sorry, I'm mistaken. It's $70 for the live. For the live
Tommy
stuff,
crazy.
it's 70
Tommy's
plus.
fucking crazy. I know you. Yo, bro, we talk like every day, all day. I've been telling you to go get Cresco. You're going to tell me all of a sudden it's 50. I'm about to fight everybody in Cresco. Because the Tommy with the mustache?
No, the shatter is 50. I'm talking about like.
Oh,
for
so the
silver
shatter
lock-
for real, the shatter, it's cured shatter. All right, so
all
look,
day,
yeah,
bro.
see, $50, and ours is 70. So I'm still gonna. Everybody in Cresco, put your hands up right now. Throw your shits up.
You want me to, dude, John, you want me to hold Cresco up for you?
I feel like you should.
Like right there, John, out the door, $50, bro.
Yeah, see, that's crazy, man. That I gotta pay $20 more just because of an invisible line. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. What you got, Gabriel?
Hey, I see GTI always on the show. I didn't know it was that good.
Say that again. I couldn't
Yes,
hear
dude,
you. My bad.
Fresco Code Blue live resin, $65.
Hold on, Tommy. Let Gabriel talk. I hear you. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
GTI's, I've seen it usually on the shelf all the time. I never tried it. I didn't know it was pretty good, you know.
Bro, GTI in Illinois has the Guinness Book of World Records for the Brownie Scout. Look it up, bro. I'm not even kidding you. They have they have the world record strongest. Bro, they have the world record strongest cannabis ever recorded. Guinness Book of World Record. GTI Brownie Scout. Straight up. Like GTI is legit.
There's something for you.
Wow, what's
I
that?
have no
What you
idea.
got? Pete, what you got,
That's-
Pete?
That's chocolate. That's chocolate chip walnut cookies with canna butter, fresh out of the oven.
Outstanding.
You ever seen the Water Boy when
Nice.
when he opens the door and he's got that tray of muffins?
Oh yeah, with the frog
when he goes
legs.
to the party.
With the frog legs in them.
They're eating like that big ass snake.
All right, fellas, I'm
How many,
getting ready
milligrams
to
you think you got per cookie in that?
I'm getting ready to hit the old rack. All right,
Oh, dude,
so
but-
you
Yeah,
guys keep going, but I'm gonna cash out here, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Same bat channel, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll figure it out from there.
You have a nice night, John.
Have a good night, John.
All right, fellas.
Thanks for everything.
To be honest
Yeah.
with you, I couldn't even begin to get.
All right. All right, YouTube. I hope you guys had a good night. Hope that was pretty cool for you. It's pretty cool for me. I'm glad we could do this. I'm glad we can kind of like get like, try to bring everybody together. I think it was pretty cool, right? That everybody comes together and everybody gets to, we get to have like a little meeting where we can, talk to people and see the different prices of different stuff in different states. So thanks for coming out. Hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy your night. Tomorrow's Monday Fun Day. And well, next time we go, we should talk about the unemployment rate. Ooh. All right. Have a good night.